Hello everyone. Students, welcome to Quantifiers. I hope all of you are preparing well for your exams. So students, we are back with another session related to XAT and IFT. I've taken couple of questions which are of very good level. So just pause the video guys and then try the question and then you can watch the solution. And students, if you like our video, please do share it with your friends and please like and subscribe our channel. Right? So these things will motivate us, right? Okay, students. So let's start with the first question. Now, students, my first question is related to geometry, which is of very good level. So here is the question, guys. Please pause the video and try the question. Okay, students. So I hope everyone has tried this question. Now let's look at the solution. So let me draw a circle first. And now it is given that 2 points are lying on the circle. So let's say 2 points. It is given A and C. They are lying on the circumference. B is a point inside the circle. So let's say B is somewhere here. And, and the values are given that radius is root 50 and AB is 6. BC is 2. Angle ABC is 90 degree. And students, we need to find OB square. We need to find OB square. Obviously, O is the center. O is the center of the circle. So we need to find this distance OB, uska square हमें निकालना है. Okay. So students, now first of all, you can see that ABC is a right angle triangle. So if ABC is a right angle triangle, we can find AC. I'll write it directly here. AC will be equal to square root of 6 square plus 2 square, which comes out to be AC is equal to root 40. Or we can say that AC is equal to 2 root 10. Now students, if AC is 2 root 10, right? And I hope all of you are aware of the theorem that from the center of the circle, if we draw a perpendicular to a chord, अगर हम center of the circle से chord पे perpendicular draw करेंगे, it will bisect the chord. It will bisect the chord. So let's say if this point is D, so can I say AD will also be root 10 and CD will also be equal to root 10? आई होप यहां तक सबको क्लियर होगी चीजें. Okay students, now one more thing here. If I draw a perpendicular from here, अगर हम यहां से perpendicular draw करें and let's say this point I'm taking as E, I'll write it here, this point is E. Now students, how can we find this perpendicular BE? ये BE perpendicular हम कैसे निकाल सकते हैं? We can find it by equating areas. We can find it by equating areas. So students, please focus on the triangle ABC. Focus on the triangle ABC. Now what will be the area of ABC? Area of ABC using this 90 degree. अगर हम इस 90 degree को use करें, so we can say that area of ABC will be equal to half into 6 into 2. I hope ये सबको clear है. And students, if I use this perpendicular to find the area, अगर मैं इस perpendicular को use करूं to find the area of ABC, so I can say area of ABC will be equal to half into BE into base AC. BE into base AC. अब base AC हमें पता है, AC हम लोगों ने 2 root 10 निकाला हुआ है, so into 2 root 10, right, into the height which is BE. I hope it is clear to everyone till here. Now you can see half and half gets cancelled out. 2 and 2 gets cancelled out. Students, from here we will get the perpendicular BE, which comes out to be 6 divided by root 10. 6 divided by root 10. Now students, I'll write it here. BE is 6 by root 10. मैं यहाँ छोटा सा लिख देता हूँ, 6 by root 10. And now students, if BE is 6 root 10, and now from point B, if I draw a perpendicular, अब बीई से मैंने परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ किया है ओडी पे, राइट, यहां पर भी मैंने एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ किया है. सो नाउ यू कैन सी दिस एंगल विल बी 90 डिग्री, एंड नाउ स्टूडेंट्स यू कैन सी दिस इज 90 डिग्री. Let's say this point I'll take F. So you can see this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree. So students, obviously there are three angles which are 90 degree. So all four angles will be 90 degree. So we can say that this quadrilateral will be rectangle now. हम इसकी बात कर रहे हैं BEDF की. BEDF is now a rectangle. I hope ये चीज सबको समझ में आ रही, because all four angles are equal to 90 degree each. So students, from here now we can say that DF, मैं यहां पर लिख देता हूं, DF will also be equal to 6/√10. यहां भी मैं लिख देता हूं DF की वैल्यू हो जाएगी 6/√10. Now students, our focus is to find OB, right? हमारा फोकस है OB स्क्वायर निकालना. तो हम OB कैसे निकाल सकते हैं? अगर आप ध्यान से देखो, ये एक राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल है. दिस इज अ राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल, right? So to find OB, our focus should be to find OF. अगर हम OF निकाल सकें और अगर हम BF निकाल सकें, इससे हमारा आंसर आ जाएगा, राइट? अब हम OF कैसे निकालेंगे पहले वो देखते हैं. So now if I join this, if I join OA, you can see OA is radius now. So OA की वैल्यू हमें पता है, that is √50. Now students, OA is √50. I'll write here OA is √50, and you can see AD is √10. So कहने से, now using Pythagoras theorem, as OAD is a right angle triangle, I'm repeating, OAD is a right angle triangle. Now if I apply Pythagoras theorem, so कहने से we can find the length of OD. यहां से हम OD निकाल सकते हैं. अब OD कैसे आएगा, मैं डायरेक्टली लिख देता हूं. OD will be equal to square root of, it will be square root of OA square minus AD square, right? OA square minus AD square. So students, now if I solve this, I'll get OD is equal to square root of OA square will be 50, AD square will be equal to 10. So OD comes out to be √40. OD comes out to be √40. Now students, if you see carefully, OD is √40, and we also know that हमने ये वाली लेंथ ऑलरेडी निकाली हुई थी, विच इज 6/√10. अगर आप देखो, DF हमने पहले ही निकाला हुआ था 6/√10. तो यहां से हम अब OF निकाल सकते हैं. व्हाट विल बी द लेंथ ऑफ OF? आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस एरिया. OF हमें ये निकालना है. OF क्या हो जाएगा? OF विल बी इक्वल टू OD माइनस FD. बहुत इजीली हमें पता लग रहा है. OD की वैल्यू हम लोग निकाल चुके हैं, √40 आ गया, और DF हम लोग पहले ही निकाल चुके हैं, विच इज 6/√10. So now students, if you solve it, you will get √400, which is 20. 20 minus 6 is 14. 14/√10. 14/√10. अब ये 14/√10 किसकी वैल्यू आ गई है? 14/√10 हमारा आ गया OF. आई एम राइटिंग हियर नाउ गाइस, 14 divided by √10. Now students, the only thing we need to find now is BF. अगर हम BF निकाल लेंगे तो हमारा आंसर आ जाएगा. अब BF कैसे निकालना है? Let's see that. So कहने से BF is now equal to DE, because as BEDF is a rectangle, तो BF की जो वैल्यू है वो DE के बराबर है. अगर मैं DE निकाल लूंगा तो मेरा BF भी आ जाएगा. अब DE कैसे निकालेंगे हम? Now students, please focus on this triangle. If you focus on this triangle, this is also a right angle triangle. ठीक है, आई होप ये सबको पता लग रहा है. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट ट्राइंगल BEC. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस ट्राइंगल BEC. अगर मैं यहां पाइथागोरस अप्लाई करूं, इफ आई अप्लाई पाइथागोरस थ्योरम हियर, we can find EC, right? We can find EC. I'll write here. What will be EC? EC will be equal to square root of, EC will be equal to square root of BC square minus BE square. BC square minus BE square. तो अगर हम इसको सॉल्व करें, हमारे पास आ जाएगा EC is equal to square root of BC square, हमारा हो जाएगा 2 का स्क्वायर विच इज 4 और बीई स्क्वायर हमारा हो जाएगा 36/10. So students, this comes out to be 40 minus 36, that is √4. So ये हो जाएगा 2/√10. Now students, if EC is 2/√10, अगर EC की वैल्यू 2/√10 आ गई है तो यहां से अब हम क्या निकाल सकते हैं? यहां से अब हम इजिली निकाल सकते हैं DE कितना होगा. What will be DE? Because what is DE? DE is basically complete length CD. जो कंप्लीट लेंथ है यहां से लेकर यहां तक, दैट इज CD माइनस EC. So students, this will give us DE will be equal to CD complete length which is √10 और EC की वैल्यू हम लोग अभी कैलकुलेट कर चुके हैं which is 2/√10. Now on solving this, we'll get DE is equal to 10 minus 2 by √10 which comes out to be 8/√10. और स्टूडेंट्स कहने से if DE is 8/√10, अगर DE की वैल्यू 8/√10 है तो हम कह सकते हैं BF भी 8/√10 होगा. BF will also be equal to 8/√10, right? So I'll write the value here. BF is equal to 8/√10. Now students, we need to find OB square, and now if we'll apply Pythagoras theorem in this triangle, we know that OB square will be equal to OF square plus BF square. OF square plus BF square. That's it guys, question is over now. OF square कितना हो जाएगा? 196/10 and BF square will be equal to 64/10. So students, if we solve this, we'll get 260 divided by 10. So 26 is the answer. 26 is the answer guys. This was a really tough one. And guys, ये question XAT में आया हुआ है. You can even check it and Google it. Right? So I hope this question is clear to everyone. You can see a lot of properties were involved here, right? Drawing perpendicular, making a rectangle, applying Pythagoras theorem couple of times. So it was a tough one. Okay, students. Now with this, we'll move on to the second question now, which is also a very, very good question. Okay, students. So I hope all of you have read this question. Now, let us discuss it. So first of all, I'll draw a small diagram just to make you guys visualize. जरूरी नहीं है figures बनाना, लेकिन सिर्फ just to make you understand, I'm drawing a figure. So they are saying that track is of 672 meters. So I'll write here 672 meters. A starts from the start line. A यहाँ starting point पे ही है, and he gives B a head start of 12. So B is 12 meters ahead and C a head start of 24. So A is giving C a head start of 24. So basically gap between B and C is also 12. Now students, let's say this is the starting point. I'll write here starting point. Now you can see B is 12 meters ahead of A and C is 24 meters ahead of A. Okay, so I hope the conditions are clear to you. Now students, they are saying this is very important. After running for some time, they are at the same point. मतलब एक point ऐसा आएगा when all of them will be together. When all of them will be together, what does it mean? It basically means that A is the fastest person because he is behind both of them and still all of them are at same point. So that means A is the fastest, B is the second fastest person, and obviously guys, C is the slowest person. C is the slowest person. Now students, here is one condition is given here with the help of which we have to solve it. It is given that when A covers 224, C is 20 meters behind B. Now students, this is a very, very critical point. Please listen to me very, very carefully now. C is 20 meters behind का मतलब क्या हो गया कि B 20 meters C से आगे निकल गया. When A covers 224, B is basically 20 meters ahead of C. B is 20 meters ahead of C. I hope ये बात आप सबको समझ में आ रही है. इसका क्या मतलब है? इसका बेसिक मतलब ये हुआ कि पहले तो B C के बराबर आएगा. पहले B C के बराबर आएगा और उसके बाद B will be ahead 20 meters of C. तो पहले तो 12 कवर करेगा और फिर 20 और कवर करेगा. ठीक है, आई होप ये बात सबको समझ में आ गई. सो स्टूडेंट्स, कैन वी से दैट रिलेटिवली हाउ मच हैज बी कवर्ड ओवर सी? हम ये कह सकते हैं कि रिलेटिवली बी ने पहले 12 कवर किया और फिर 20 और कवर किया. दैट मीन्स बी इज कवरिंग 32 meters over C. I'm repeating again. When A covers 224, B is covering 32 meters over C. अगर ये पॉइंट आपको क्लियर है, क्वेश्चन इज ओवर. B is covering 32 meters over C when A is covering 224. Now, students, the point is, when will B and C be together? At some point of time, B और C दोनों एक साथ आए हुए होंगे. हमें बस वही चीज निकालनी है. When will B and C be together? So can I say when B will cover 12 meters, then they will be together? Now, students, just apply the unitary method. You can see when B covers 32 meters over C, how much is A covering? A is covering 224 meters. Now we need to find when will B and C be together. So B and C will be together when B covers 12 meters over C. So students, when B covers 12 meters over C, how much has A covered? Just apply unitary method. A must have covered 224 into 12 over 32. So 4 into 3 is 12, 4 into 8 is 34. So students, this comes out to be 8 into 2 is 16, 28. 28 into 3, that means 84. A must have covered 84. अब students, इससे हमें क्या पता लग रहा है? When A covers 84, B and C are together. B and C are together. And students, all of them are together at the same point. It is given in the question. तो इससे हमें पता लग रहा है when A covers 84 meters, A, B, C are together. A, B, C are together. So students, from here we can easily figure out that when A covers 84, B must have covered 72. Why 72? Because both A and B are together and B was already 12 meters ahead of A. तो मतलब जब A ने 84 कवर किया, B covered 72 meters. And students, in the same time, C covered 84 minus 24 because C was already 24 ahead, right? So C must have covered 84 minus 24, that is 60. Students, now this is the distance. These are the distances covered by A, B, and C in the same time, right? So basically, this is what? This is ratio of their speeds. This is the ratio of their speeds. Now, students, we can just apply unitary method. We need to find a relation between A and C. We need to find a relation between A and C. How far behind A is C when A reaches the finishing line? Now, if you look at A and C, you know that when A is doing 84, C is doing 60. So when A will cover 672, how much will C cover? C will cover 60 into 672 by 84. I hope it is clear to everyone till here. So students, if you solve this, this comes out to be C has covered 480. C has covered 480. Now students, be very, very careful. This is not the answer. When A reaches the finishing line, C has covered 480. C has covered 480, but C was already 24 meters ahead. C was already 24 meters ahead. So in total, C must have covered 480 plus 24, which is equal to 504. So that means when A crosses the finishing line, C has covered a total of 504. C has covered a total of 504. So the answer will be 672 minus 504, which is equal to 168. So students, 168 will be the answer, right? I hope this question is clear to everyone. It's a great question. Just apply unitary method, you will get your answer. But it was not at all easy. Okay, students, so I hope you enjoyed both the questions. Uh, Again, as I've told you, if you like the video, please share it with your friends and do subscribe our channel, right? Students, we'll be back with another video tomorrow. Okay, guys, thank you. Bye-bye.